Hi everybody, welcome to John's Train Shed. My name is John. So, today is March 4th, 2026. On March 8th is the Spokane Train Show at the Spokane International Fairgrounds. So, we will be going to that. There's also that's on the 8th. On the 7th is an open house at the Evergreen Railroad Modlers Club. That starts at 4. We're going to be at that as well. So, but anyway, there was a model train show in Spokane in last October, and we did go to it, and I took video, but I didn't like the way the video came out, so I never posted any of it. And I had forgotten that I had bought some stuff at the train show, and so I'm gonna do an kind of a unboxing, show you what I bought at that train show in October, and then next week I will show you what I buy at this upcoming train show and on the 8th. So, but I thought I'd kind of get caught up and show you what I bought in October. So this is just kind of a catch up video. And right now I'm getting, next week after the train show, I am cleaning out our garage, which is going to be the new, the train shed, and it will be full of trains. I'll post a picture here of what the garage currently looks like, and it's really bad. I'm planning on a week to do this, but I'm hoping it will take less time. But on Monday, I'm going to take everything totally out of the garage, everything, and go through what's there and see, what we can sell, what we can throw away, whatever it takes to get rid of it, because it looks really bad, but there's not a whole lot in there. It's just scattered around and piled, and so it looks bad. And then the train tables are going to go in there. And there is a big shelf that runs along the back wall of the garage that is going to become, Micah wants to put the N scale track on there so he can run his N scale trains. And so that'll be good. And I think he wants to put in an HO track somewhere in there too, so that he can run his HO trains. Yeah. So the S gauge train set that we have, I don't know whether there's going to be room to put that up or not in the train shed. And I don't know, it needs some work to get it to run better. So we'll see what we do with that. That may or may not get set up. It'll be in there, but it might just be disassembled and leaning against the wall for a while. But we'll see. We'll see, because I wanna make sure Micah gets his HO train set in there, and I mean, we don't, the main trains are going to be my O scale, my O 3-rail O, that I'm going to, right now it's a 4 by 10, and I want to make it longer, so I can have a little bit bigger yard. And I want to do some, I just want to do some different things with it to make it a little more fun to operate. And so I'll be doing that. But yeah, the next week is going to be all trying to get everything, once I get the it all kind of steamrolls into different things. You get the garage cleaned out, trains moved in. You got to get the trains kind of working and everything set up good in there, and then I have to rearrange some things in the shop here and make room for stuff to fit. And it's kind of a domino effect of what I'll be doing for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So anyway, but just to let you know, I will get a video up of the upcoming train show. I'll get a video of that up next week, and I'll get a video of what I purchased at the train show. So those will be 2 videos coming up in next week. So anyway, let me get the camera, and I'll show you what I have here for. Well, actually, yeah, I could just do it here, I think. Let's see. So this is one purchase. Actually, I think I got this all as a one purchase thing from one of our train clubs, but I can't take it out there. Lionel tank car. That looks like a operating gondola car. And a freight shed, freight platform kit. That'll be fun. And this is actually, you see that? I got a bunch of 027 track, a crossing gate, whole bunch of telephone poles. So that'll be going on the layout, on the train table. And then we got 2 remote switches and that. So these I'm looking forward to, because this will help out on I'm going to replace the switch that goes into the yard with one of these. And then I'm going to replace the switch that goes to that's on the opposite side of the table for the crane with one of these, so I can operate it from across the room. Then these. This is 8632. I think this is Lionel. I'm not too sure. But yeah. And the tender. So, and I'm not going to be able to test these until we get the train table set up in this new location. So, anyway, I think that's about it for now. Yeah, I really look forward to new train shed, and that garage will be a lot easier I'm gonna get a heater, shop with one of those mounted heaters for in there in the new train shed, so that during the winter time it'll be a little more comfortable to be out there, and try and figure out something for the summer. I don't recall it being too hot during the summer in there, but we'll see. I'm get a air conditioner to put out there, and we'll see. So yeah, so lots to look forward to, and I'll take you along for the ride, and I'll take lots of pictures of the process next week, and then when I get all the trains in there and set up the way we want it, the N scale train and the HO scale train are going to be will be something we work on over time. But we'll try and get the train, the space designated for those two scales. And then I also have along the wall that's going to be next to where the three rail O are going. I'm going to put a shelf layout for my clockwork Hornby O scale trains, and so that'll be kind of a point to point. I had that point to point layout for the clockwork trains in the house at one time, and then I had to take them down, so they all got put in boxes, and so I'm looking forward to getting that back out and getting that set up. So yeah, so that is all for now, and I will catch you next week. If you come, we'll be at the my son Micah will be at the Fremont, the N scale module layout for most of the time, and we'll both be at the open house at Evergreen on Saturday. And I'll leave a address for the Evergreen Club in the description. So anyway, hope to see you there. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.